So how do you make donuts? Why are donuts called donuts? And why do they have holes?
Tenokoto Katawa. Hello everyone, my name is Lloyd and I'm local. Come and join me inside Crazy Cakes and Donuts.
We are here in Jackson Street in Pitoni to check on one of the best local donut shops you can find around Lower Hutt and Wellington area. Today, I'm meeting Arnold Malata, the owner of Crazy Cakes and Donuts, and he will show us how their donuts are made fresh every day and served to their happy customers. Arnold and his wife Jackie start the day early and are usually preparing around 5 a.m. in their Pitoni branch.
They normally make around 350 pieces of donuts every day.
And sometimes more due to special orders for both of their shops in Pitoni and Manor Street in Wellington CBD. During the time when they were just starting out with their business, they did a lot of research and experiments for their recipes. This resulted in their own unique and perfect blend of flavor, texture, and aroma that we now enjoy in their donuts and cake products. At Crazy Cakes and Donuts, it is very important for them to follow the same process every time to ensure the consistency of their products. They have established their own standards so that their donuts have the perfect texture and taste that their customers love. Although donuts are popularized in America, it is believed that its origins are generally traced back to the evoke or oily cake that the Dutch settlers brought with them to New York in the 18th century. It is literally a sweetened cake or dough fried in fat. Some claim that they put nuts in the middle of the dough before frying since the center is not always cooked properly. Others said that the captain of a merchant ship punched a hole in the center to cook it evenly and used spices and nuts to add flavor to it. These fried cakes were later on called donuts. The traditional spelling of donut is D-O-U-G-H-N-U-T, which was later on shortened to D-O-N-U-T, which is what we commonly know today. Okay, baking time. The dough is prepared by mixing the following ingredients: sugar, salt, butter, flour, yeast, egg, and water. Using an electric mixer, the dough is mixed in a low speed setting of about 6 minutes and then set to a higher speed for another 10 minutes. 6 minutes, by the way, is the optimal length of mixing time based on the series of testing that Arnold and Jackie did during the time when they were experimenting with their products. While waiting for the dough to finish, spread some flour on a clean workbench so the dough won't stick to it. Transfer the dough into the floured surface and start rolling out the dough using a rolling pin. This is done manually until the optimal thickness and consistency is achieved. So I got curious. I asked Arnold if I can try rolling out the dough so I can get a feel of what it's like to be a baker.
This is my first time doing it. Not as good as what you
No, because it's still in the flattening it. So when you balance it later on, it's gonna be.
So I need to make sure like this.
Yeah,
Like that.
yeah. The thickness is important. Before we do the measuring, but at this point of time, I don't think so. I need it anymore.
Man, that was hard. It seems easy when I'm just watching him do it, but for someone like me who doesn't bake, it really took effort. It's a good form of exercise though. Moving on, after achieving the consistency, you can now start cutting it into the desired donut shape. Maybe a star, a butterfly, a car, a bunny, or just settle with a classic shape, circle with a hole. By the way, during preparation, there are no dough wasted because all excess is then rolled back together and shaped into donuts. I also tried cutting the donuts and, of course, it didn't turn out right. The next thing we need to do now is put the cut dough in a tray and allow them to rise in a proofer machine in about an hour. During this time, we let the yeast do its work. The yeast is used to create air that makes the dough rise and gives the bread a light and spongy texture. After proofing, the dough is then cooked into the fryer. Separately, we now prepare and ready the icing. After the dough is cooked, We can now add the icing, decorations, and fillings into the donuts. And boom! And boom! And boom! Okay, whatever. Homemade fresh donuts now ready to serve. Crazy Cakes and Donuts value customer satisfaction, and with this in mind, they still continue to create new flavors for us to enjoy, like their new product that is available in Pitoni store, which is cookies and cream. They currently have over 15 types of products to choose from. Crazy Cakes and Donuts have been in existence for about 9 years now. The Pitoni shop is where all the magic happens, while the Manor Street branch is like a hole-in-the-wall shop which also offers coffee for those of us who need a cuppa. So if you need a dose of sweet, doughy goodness that's tasty and affordable, drop by and check them out at Crazy Cakes and Donuts. But don't just take my words for it. Why don't you take a look at what their customers are talking about?
I would like to take this opportunity to say thank you for our valued customers that are having continued patronage to our business. To those who wishes us luck, those who congratulate us, those who giving us the spirit and support, we are so much thankful for all of you.
That's a kind of thing that
Hello everyone, my name I'm Local. Come and join me inside Crazy Cakes and Donuts. Hello, my name is Lloyd and I'm Local. Come and join me inside Crazy Cakes.